Right, I think we're going to have to change everything, and it's Mr. Corbyn's fault. What should we do if we hit 10 grand a month? We need to give Corbyn a bonus, $100. Anyway, so basically, I was watching this video, making out get paid from a successful startup founder, right? And he's talking through the pillars of what it means to basically create a real app. So I have a few changes to YouTube systems we're thinking. So it's day 62. We have, actually, as of yesterday, that's not a why. Day 62, we have 2 more Skool members at 7 a month. One of them is actually our YouTube systems user, like the power user, the only one who's paid so far and using it. And he says that the scripting part is magic. And he says that the packaging part he's never even touched. So, I'm watching this Corbyn video, right? And I'm thinking to myself, number one, we are trying to be an everything app. And that is a problem. Because which market are we? YouTube. Full end-to-end pipeline. That's an everything app. If we're talking to Hector, our user, he's basically saying that scripting is the go-to thing. He literally has 4 videos or so in his pipeline from scripts from our app. So scripting is the thing, and he's impressed by how we're able to use our proprietary algorithm to basically generate and get your voice and input it into the script so that it writes a script in your language, basically. So then the next thing here then is number 3, branding. Our branding, I feel like saying that it sucks. I feel like I have to kind of tell myself it's nice, but I think generally it's not too good. I think YouTube systems is too, YouTube systems doesn't really have the proper ring to it. I think this general look and feel is the more other sites that I use that are vibe coded, the more I feel like this is the vibe coded site. And that honestly the key thing is literally just this here, the voice profile that we create. So basically branding needs fixed, and that I think includes a new domain and a new actual branding overhaul. So basically a brand new website where we're just going to lean right into scripting. It's kind of the idea. So we need to come up with a new name, This is thumbio.com. So I'm thinking, let's think of something like that. Scriptio.com. Although we can't get most of them because they're already taken. So we have this here. Oops. Now, what other things did I want to change? So he was talking about data as well. Now, an interesting part here is in regards to data, there's 2 different kind of ways to get it. Yours and everyone else's. And to get mine, I can have all of my YouTube videos, which is hundreds of videos, and I can try to pull all of the transcripts, and I can try and pull like the retention or something, like the whatever the graph is called. Let's delete more of this because it's an impromptu video. Whatever the graph is called, where it's like shows you that most drop off here and then they skip and blah blah blah, and then we can try to put this against the actual script itself in times to try to figure out what's what and what works the best, basically. And then everyone else would be, this is link it to the YouTube API. So what I think this will allow us to do, and also from the scripting probably go into like a content pipeline or something, would be a cool idea as well. And obviously AI refinement on the way there. So basically move from an all-in-one YouTube systems app to a script writing app. Pretty much that's it. And rebrand as a new thing, and then get some of my proprietary data. The other thing as well is on pricing. He talks about different pricing. His is free, so 0. Then he has 20, 60, 200, which I think is exactly the same as ChatGPT or thereabouts. I think we can follow a similar thing. So right now we have 0, 9, and 39. So we could probably do 0, 9, 39, and 99 or something like that. Maybe drop this one down to 27 or something. I don't know, something like this, but we really need to figure out how we're going to do that, because right now we have this whole API thing, but I think the problem with like the API stuff, just having heard how users are using this, I think we're maybe leaning too much towards our margins. So I'm like, you can bring your own API key. Why? Because it sounds like a nice thing to do. Then the problem is people are bringing their own API key, and like for $9, they're getting approximately 20 videos, which is like 140 credits. And if I'm removing the packaging, it's actually over 5 credits per research and script. So then suddenly, what's that? 70? No. 7? No. I'm making numbers up. Oh my goodness, what's happened to my mental maths? So that's almost 3. So we'll say like 28 or something. So probably like 28 scripts for $9. Which he was like, user Hector is saying, 45 hours or like 3 to 4 to 5 hours. Now I'm cutting his 3 to 45 hours down to like less than 1. Like literally like, I don't know, 30 minutes max. And that's, generating a few. So 30 minutes mins max, saving, say at least say 3 hours been saved. And this is, whatever this is, 28 scripts. And say it's 4 scripts generations per one that works. So suddenly that's 20. So 4 over 28 times $9 is literally like, what's that? Divide that by 4 is 5 is 6 is 7, so it's 1/7 of $9. So it's like $1.20. So literally to save 3 hours, it costs you $1.20. That could be priced so much higher. Possibly, I think, in my opinion, maybe. Because the price should reflect the value. And I think the value could be communicated clearly if we narrow this down. So if we narrow it down from YouTube systems to script. And we come up with a little tagline, which I think is good, which is 0 to script in 3 clicks. Click 1 is track. Click 2 is research. Click 3 is script. And then boom, you're there. So this is their current idea, current direction. I think that this could work out so much better. So let's just get to it, I think, really. And then the other side of things, we had our first Skool call today. Hector showed up, which was cool, man. It's nice to talk to him. He seems really sound. So we had our first call, which was cool. Secondly, we got 2 more members yesterday on our build with Luke. I think Hector was kind of asking about the value proposition for build with Luke, so I think we need to be probably clearer about our value proposition here. And then I think for this, to be fair as well, it's just like 0 to SaaS using Claude. And then what else do we have? We had 1 or 2 more users sign up for YouTube systems. But yeah, I think once we change that YouTube systems branding, I think it'll make more sense to people. Because right now, as I look at this and think, YouTuber systems, right? So is this multiple systems then? Your entire YouTube workflow with 1 tool, right? So it's systems, but 1 tool. So one thing, but multiple systems for YouTubers. Right, so we've got tracker. What can I see in tracker? Oh well, I'm logged in, but let me log out. So I did this, which I thought was pretty cool yesterday. So track, you see the tracker. Research, you see the research. Scripting, see the scripting. Packaging, you see the packaging. I think the packaging is a pretty cool idea, but I just think it's that thing of like Thumbnail where legitimately I would look at this and go, what's the point in packaging when I could use something like Thumbnail? And the idea, of course, is like your entire YouTube workflow 1 tool, but then it's like everything to everyone. How do you carve out people who want an entire YouTube workflow? It's everybody on YouTube, Whereas at least with script ones, we could just look at like script writers and, like agencies and YouTubers, basically. So I think that could be it. I think that could be a much better way to go. Obviously, I have the pushback of myself being like, but how much do I write scripts, etc., etc. And to be fair, generally, I actually do. And I think it would give us a bit of depth to then go into all the other stuff that I've been talking about, which is like the My Story feature that turns into videos. And then also the You know, you can do shorts and longs without having to worry about all the packaging side of things, because it's just like scripts and titles. But probably, I don't know, I'm losing myself. But basically I just have this thing where I'm like, am I really good at writing scripts? Am I really good at reading scripts and stuff? And I'm like, no. But then I'm a YouTuber, so maybe. Anyway, this is where we're at right now. Let me know if you have any comments, questions, queries. Of course, you can come and join Build with Luke if you want to build your first ever SaaS. So along here, it's only $7 a month because we're brand new. And then we have YouTube Assistants, which may not be called YouTube Assistants by the time you watch this video. But yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.